So let me ask you a question. If you were part of the elite, the real string pullers, and you wanted to keep everyday people broke, frustrated, and chasing a bag they never actually catch, but you wanted them to feel like they were doing everything right, what would that system look like? Welcome back to Unlocking the Bag, the channel that challenges what you think you know about wealth, power, and how the system really works. Let's break it down piece by piece. Chapter 1, the illusion of financial education. Step 1, you don't teach people about money. Not really. You teach them how to memorize dates and take tests, but not how credit works, how interest compounds, or what inflation does to their savings. You make financial literacy an elective, not a requirement, because a confused public is a controllable public. And the average person, they think they're winning because they followed the script. Go to school, get good grades, get a job, and save for retirement. But nobody told them the script was written by the same people who profit from their confusion. Chapter 2, student loan slavery. Now that they're out of school, let's saddle them with debt. Student loans are the perfect trap. You convince an 18-year-old to borrow $100,000 for a degree that might pay $45,000 a year. You can't discharge the debt in bankruptcy. The interest grows even if you can't pay, and the repayment programs stretch into decades. Welcome to adult life. You haven't made a dime, but you already owe a lifetime. The kicker? They think they did the responsible thing. Chapter 3, the homeownership illusion. Next, dangle the American dream in front of them. A house with a white picket fence. Sounds nice, right? But what they don't tell you is that you don't own that house. The bank does. You're paying interest first, taxes forever, and if you miss a few payments, it's back to square one. Real estate can be a wealth builder if you know the game, but most don't. They're house rich and cash poor, spending all their money on maintenance, HOA fees, and 30 years of mortgage payments. Chapter 4, consumer culture and status traps. To keep the illusion going, pump them full of dreams they can't afford. Credit cards, normalized, buy now, pay later, cool and trendy, leasing luxury cars to impress people who don't even like you. Sounds like success. This is the hamster wheel. You create a society where the value of a person is measured by the things they own, not the assets they build. So people spend every dime trying to look rich instead of becoming wealthy. And let's not forget social media, your best propaganda tool. Highlight reels of luxury lives, fake gurus, and overnight millionaires. Everyone feels behind, so they spend more, hustle harder, and sleep less, all while the rich get richer. Chapter 5, the 9-to-5 cage. Now let's talk jobs. You convince people that security lies in employment, not ownership. They trade time for money in a system where wages rarely keep up with inflation. Even with side hustles, they're taxed to death. Meanwhile, corporations write the rules. They pay less tax, outsource labor, and automate roles. Your job security, it's as disposable as yesterday's trends. And worst of all, you're too tired at the end of the day to learn how to break free. It's a system designed to exhaust your body and distract your mind. Chapter 6, inflation and the shrinking dollar. You save your money like they told you. But here's the plot twist. The dollar doesn't buy tomorrow what it bought yesterday. Inflation is the invisible tax. The longer you hold cash, the more you lose. So while you're playing it safe, your money is dying in a savings account, paying 0.01%. But assets, real estate, stocks, businesses, they rise with inflation. And guess who owns the assets? Not the average 9-to-5er, not the student in debt. The rich do. That's the point. Chapter 7. Keep them distracted, keep them quiet. Flood their lives with noise. Streaming, gossip blogs, 24-hour news, TikTok rabbit holes, anything to keep them from asking real questions. Anything to keep them from researching wealth building, from buying books, from learning how the system actually works. And when someone does try to educate the public, label them a conspiracy theorist, a grifter, or just shadow ban them into oblivion. Chapter 8. So what can you do? You see the play now. The rules were never made for you to win. But here's the cheat code. Learn the rules. Own assets, not liabilities. Invest in financial education. Build multiple income streams. Prioritize time freedom over consumer flexes. The people who win are the ones who see the system, then step outside of it. If the system was built to keep you broke, you have two choices. Stay trapped or unlock the bag. Don't just survive. Learn, strategize, and position yourself to thrive. Because trust me, they don't want you to know this, but now you do. See you in the next one.